What's up, fam? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Friday Night Live. Glad to have you guys here with us. So excited to see you. It's a privilege and just delightful. Really is to have y'all here with us on Friday Night Live. I'm excited about this opportunity and welcome everybody. Trying to get everybody on now. And I'm just really appreciative. I really am. Everybody for being a part. It means the world to us. It really, really does. And I'm excited that y'all are here. We have a great time tonight. We really, really are. And I want y'all to let me know where you're watching from, everybody. Come on, call a friend, call a relative, call a neighbor, and let them know that we're watching, we're on tonight. I mean, I want y'all to let everybody know. Welcome everybody, Apple TV, Roku, Twitch, Periscope. Listen, IG Live is in the house. Welcome IG Live. The House of Hope, ATL.com website, edewsmith.org website. Everybody who's here, man. It's just a phenomenal time. I appreciate everybody for being a part. Been so excited to have y'all here. Apple TV, Roku, Twitch, Fire TV, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, IG Live, edewsmith.org, House of Hope ATL. Man, listen, it's exciting. Even to our Hope TV family, everybody who's logged on. God bless y'all. Good to see y'all here. Let me know where you logged on from. It's so important. Y'all been rolling with me now since March 19th. We shared the vision for this platform, Hope TV. I just thought it was going to be something we were going to do to stay in touch with our members throughout the pandemic. That's all I thought this was going to be. You never could have told me March 19th when we launched our first show that it would be November and we would have had over 80 million views of our content throughout the cumulative platforms. Absolutely incredible. I mean, so it's amazing. I'm thankful. I'm humbled by it. The favor of God, your support. So thank y'all so very much. I appreciate y'all, man. Listen, I'm talking about people just have been so supportive with your words, and thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so very much for all that you do and for everybody being a part. I see Cincinnati, Ohio, and Charlotte, North Carolina on IG. What's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome tonight. Glad to have y'all here with us tonight. YouTube is coming in. Facebook is coming in. And we're trying to get as many, be interactive with everybody. And, of course, some of the platforms can't send messages. They don't have chats available that will stream directly to us. But, hey, either way it goes, I'm glad you guys are here. Hope everybody's being safe. Hope everybody's blessed and prosperous and happy. And Brooklyn, New York, Minneapolis is in the house on IG Live. Orlando, Florida is on YouTube. Man, this is crazy. Huntsville, Alabama is on IG. This is unbelievable. I mean, I'm blown away by your support, and I thank God for all of you. Hope everybody's being safe. And I said November, December. I said November, we're in December. What am I saying? November, we're in December. We're in the first Friday in December. So from March 19th up until today, December 4th, over 80 million views of our content throughout all the platforms. So to that I say, God be praised and to God be glory. I appreciate y'all so very much. I want to thank our team, Hope TV team. We have about 41 people who help us to pull this off, and I want to thank them because they've been grinding with me since March, and I appreciate them. If you've not yet checked out our content and our website, fam, I want y'all to do that. We have a website called the Hope TV. We wanted one centralized place for all things to Hope TV. And so, look, you can go to Hope TV and you can hopetv.org and you can check out everything right there. You can see the daily schedule. We have about 7-8 programs every day. So if you've not yet, so it's not just Friday Night Live. I mean, you can wake up with us and show IG Live what's going on here. I mean, you can. That's what's going on. That's the website, IG, so y'all can see it. I mean, we have a workout class every day, Monday through Saturday at 8:30. Get up and exercise. We have that's the TV guide. You can watch every day. You can check us out live. All our programs are streamed there. You see that? See, you can go there. So if you don't remember the name of the social media platform, just go there. Classes. We have shows for singles, married couples, women, men, youth, senior adults. We have a show on mental illness and mental health. We have a coronavirus show. We have a show dealing with financial freedom and getting out of debt. We have a show for business owners called Boss Up. I mean, we have a show called Town Hall for political activism. Meredith Litter, one of the top political strategists in the nation, hosts that show. We have a show for men, Katie Bowe, one of the top radio announcers, gospel radio announcers in the country, and the voice of the Atlanta Falcons. He hosts that. So look at it. That's where you can watch it. Listen, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Y'all see that? Roku. So that's all the places you can check us out. So check out the program. They're coming out. Like we do a comedy show. Alton Walker, a comedian and local philanthropist. He hosts a show. So y'all check us out, man. Y'all go to the Hope TV and .com. And if you want to be on a show, a contestant on the show, you can go to the Hope TV. You can, if you want to sign up for our monthly newsletter, you can go to the Hope TV. If you want to send me some funny videos, Friday Night Live, you go to the Hope TV as well. So let me hear from you, man. So y'all do it. We're excited. Tomorrow we're gonna have about 7 or 8 shows all day long. So you want some good content, you know, watched everything on Netflix, you can go to Hope TV starting at 8:30 in the morning and watch us all the way to tomorrow night, man. I tell you some great content. So I appreciate y'all for being a part. Here we got somebody on from YouTube talking about who that. You know, y'all know the Saints play the Falcons this week. And, you know, Drew Brees is not playing, so I don't know why he's on here, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Let me hit this right quick. Everybody who is in Georgia, listen up. If you're in Georgia, IG Live, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Apple TV. If you're in Georgia, let me remind you, we have a major runoff election. Runoffs, actually. Probably for one of the first times in history. Maybe the first time, arguably. I'm not sure about this historically, but I know this is very rare. We have both U.S. Senate races and runoff races. I don't know how often that's ever happened, if it's ever happened. And so the Senate races of the U.S. Senate, January 5th, will determine really what's going to happen. The balance of the Congress, or the Senate rather, is happening here. So we need everybody. You have a couple more days. I think there are 2 more days that you can get your absentee ballots. If you want to vote by absentee ballots. Already 1 million people have requested absentee ballots for this runoff election. And early voting starts December 14th. So I want you to go to vote.org. Go to vote.org, Georgia. I mean, everybody who's in Georgia, go to vote.org. Because even you had not registered in the general election, you could have still registered. I don't know if we passed the deadline. If you got a child that's going to turn 18, I think before January 5th, they can register. But go to vote.org and it'll give you all the information about voter registration, about requesting absentee ballots, and when early voting begins and where you can vote in your local precincts. We need Lottie, Dottie, and everybody in Georgia to make sure that you go and you vote. We need everybody voting for the January 5th U.S. senatorial runoff. Listen, we've only had 10 black U.S. senators in American history. Think about that. In American history, we've only had 10 black U.S. senators. That's probably out of 2,500, between 2,500 senators in American history. Between 25 and 3,000, somebody told me. So just say 2,500, 3,000 U.S. senators in history. And out of 2,500, 3,000 U.S. senators, 10 of them have been black in history. And out of the 10 that we've had in history, 3 of them are serving in the Senate now. One, of course, is the Vice President-elect, Kamala Harris, is a senator out of California. You have Senator Cory Booker out of New Jersey, and Senator Tim Scott out of South Carolina. So we're talking about in U.S. history, we've only had 10. All right, that includes former President Barack Obama. So think about that. In the whole history of the nation, only 10, and 3 of them are serving now. And we have an opportunity to go elect another one. My friend of 30 plus years, Raphael Warnock, classmate from Morehouse, he's running Pastor Ebenezer Baptist Church here in Atlanta, church with Dr. King, his father co-pastored. Of course, many people don't know this. Dr. King passed away at Travelers Rest where I served. Dr. King Sr., Dr. Martin King was born when his dad pastored the church where I served. And he later moved to Ebenezer. But I just throw it in just so people know that. But Dr. Warnock, who's a great, great man, he's running for U.S. Senate. So I need everybody in Georgia, everybody in Georgia, everybody in Georgia, everybody in Georgia. We only have 3 black U.S. senators. I mean, right now, only 10 black in American history. So go to the polls and vote, and make sure that you vote. Make sure that you vote. Make sure you vote. What's going on IG Live? Make sure that you go and vote. Make sure that you go and vote. We need everybody to go and vote. Go and vote. Everybody go and vote. Please go and vote if you're in Georgia. I believe this next administration, what we do January 5th is going to determine what happens in the next 4 years and maybe generations to come. So make sure you go and vote. Make sure you go and vote. Make sure you go and vote. January 5th, man. Yeah, somebody said his commercials are hilarious. Absolutely. And by the way, we're having press service every Friday at noon for Dr. Warnock. I'm going to post, we have some pastors and all of us with Morehouse together, Morehouse Brothers. We're sponsoring a prayer service for him every Friday at noon. I'm going to post it, some of the information next week for pastors who want to be a part of this pastors prayer call for Dr. Warnock. He was on today, and I certainly want to thank God for my co-chairs, Dr. Lester McCorn, who is now the president of the AME Zion College there, Clinton College. Of course, Dr. Otis Moss III, my classmate, Pastor Trinity United Church of Christ in Chicago. Dr. Jamal Bryant, my classmate, Morehouse brother who pastors New Birth here, and then myself with the co-chairs of the committee. And so we're going to be praying for Dr. Warnock every Friday at noon because they're trying to attack him. They're trying to attack him, man. They're trying to attack him. So we need y'all help, all right? So y'all make sure y'all come and help us. And it's really an attack. Listen, I got a few things I want to say to us about with social commentary because I think they're hilarious. A few things. Since I'm talking about the elections, that's a good segue. Somebody sent me something today. And y'all, they sent me something today, and I could not believe it. That is a pastor who is talking about the election and those who voted. And man, you're more how strong, true forever, I see. I got to show y'all this clip because when I saw it, y'all heard me just talk about the election and go and vote, but you didn't hear me vilify nobody just then. You really didn't just then. But I want y'all to hear what this guy said. He's a pastor too. He's a pastor, and he had some comments to say about those of us who voted a particular way. I want y'all to hear this. That's right. I got NACA on. Listen, NACA. Listen, thank you. I got my partners with Bruce and NACA. Listen, NACA is doing a lot of things, not just in terms of neighborhood. You know, we've been partnering with NACA for like 11 years. But NACA we've been hiring people to be canvassing, to go and canvass in Georgia. And I want to thank NACA for all they're doing. As you heard me say, we talked about it for weeks. They partnered with us to provide, to roll to the polls for the general election, over 100 vans. They had at our church for weeks leading up to the election. And it's so important. They're right. And the Trump is campaigning tomorrow, man. And we need everybody to go out and vote. We need everybody to go out and vote, right? That's right. We've endorsed Warnock and Ossoff. Thank you, NACA. And so I want y'all to go to NACA.com. And they're doing some great things. I talked to Mr. Bruce, and they were hiring people. And they've endorsed Warnock and Ossoff for the election. So shout out to NACA. A lot of people, thousands of people, thousands upon thousands of people, perhaps millions have been helped around the world through home ownership over the past 11 years through NACA. So appreciate NACA for being a part. But I want to show y'all something right quick about this election. I want y'all to hear what this guy had to say about, this guy had something to say about those who voted a particular way. I want y'all to check this out. This is a pastor now. I want y'all to hear this. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. And I want y'all to hear this. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Check it out. Let's go.
We need to stand up for President Trump. We know that God's will is President Trump. Look, President Trump is pro-life. He loves America. He boldly says, "In God we trust," and plays "God bless the USA." And he helps the economy recover. He's wise, and this helps the poor people. So God's will is for President Trump. On the other hand, we see Joe Biden and the Democrats. They remove God from the Pledge of Allegiance. That means the people following Joe Biden are cursed. If you want to be cursed, then go ahead and defend Joe Biden and the devil.
Play that again, please. Please play it again. Please play it one more time.
We need to stand up for President Trump. We know that God's will is President Trump. Look, President Trump is pro-life. He loves America. He boldly says, "In God we trust," and plays "God bless the USA." And he helps the economy recover. He's wise, and this helps the poor people. So God's will is for President Trump. On the other hand, we see Joe Biden and the Democrats. They remove God from the Pledge of Allegiance. That means the people following Joe Biden are cursed. If you want to be cursed, then go ahead and defend Joe Biden and the devil.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that just then? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? God's will. God's will is President Trump. I don't know who he is. It's some pastor. President Trump changed the economy that helps the poor people. The poor people. He plays "God bless America." See, be careful about trying to make God's will political. Did y'all hear that? If you voted for, if you supported Joe Biden, you're cursed. You're cursed. If you voted for Joe Biden, you're cursed. Did y'all hear that? I just want somebody sent that to me, and I just couldn't. I couldn't. As much as I may disagree with somebody politically, but to curse a whole group, I mean, how can you, I don't see how, somebody said new food. He helps the poor people. Family, let me say this. I may disagree with somebody who votes differently than me. And as long as that person is not trying to deny my humanity, my existence, we can differ. But when you try to attach God's will to Trump, how do you know that? How can you attach God's will? It's like, what in the, and if you voted, give me a scripture and verse. Give me a chapter and verse. You're cursing people? Theologically, absolutely. And I have never seen the type of vitriol that we have now. You know, this is very important, family. You know, God's will is President Trump. I don't understand it. And he helps the poor people. The poor people. He fixed the economy. He helps the poor people. I mean, just so dismissive and condescending, and oh my goodness. God's will, so I guess God's will was for 280,000 Americans to die. God's will is for babies to be locked up in cages. God's will is for immigrants to not be allowed in this country. God's will is for women to be disenfranchised and still market me. Listen, man. They're already talking about the resident is considering pardons for himself, his children, up to 20 people. They call it preemptive pardons. So here's my question. Why would you need a pardon if you haven't done anything? Listen, man, let me tell you something. And here's the thing, and let me talk about this thing with pro-life. There's a difference between being pro-birth and pro-life. I'm going to just say a word about this, and I'm not going to hold you very long because we came to laugh tonight. But let me give you some history behind Roe versus Wade. First of all, Roe versus Wade became a law, I think, in 1973. Please know that when Roe versus Wade became a law, right, by the Supreme Court, that Richard Nixon was president. Richard Nixon was the president. Okay, that's the first thing. All right, we'll just put it in context for you. So Roe v. Wade became law under a Republican. I just want to make sure that we parse through it. And I'm not trying to put it on one part. That's the first thing. Number two, since 1980, this is 2020. So the last 40 years, okay? Over the last 40 years, let me break this down for you. Ronald Reagan served for 8 years as president. That was 2 terms, right? From 80 to 88. And Ronald Reagan, 8 years. After Ronald Reagan, George Bush served for 4 years, right? So that was 12 years, okay? So 8 plus 4 is 12, right? Then Clinton served 8, and then Bush Jr. came. So Reagan served 8, Bush Sr. served 4, Bush Jr. came, okay? He served 8. That's 20 years. And Trump is served for 4 years. So over the last 40 years, 24 of those years, we've had Republican presidents. So over half the years, you have Republicans presidents. Secondly, let me say this. President Trump had control of the executive branch of government. His first 2 years, had the Senate and the House. So here's what I want you to understand. So if they want to overturn Roe versus Wade, why haven't they done it in 24 years? Think about it. Reagan, 8, Bush Sr., 4, Bush Jr., 8, Trump, 4. That's 24 years. I want y'all to understand. So that's the first thing. So when you talk about, so why hasn't it been overturned? Who's been responsible for not overturning? That's the first thing. Second thing I want to say about that is pro-life and pro-birth are entirely different things. Because some people say, well, you for abortion. Just because somebody is pro-choice does not mean they're for abortion. See, let me explain to you. You can be against abortion, but also against the government trying to tell a woman what to do with her body. You understand? Just because somebody is pro-choice does not mean they're pro-abortion. Right? I think we got to put it in context. Here's the irony. Here's what's funny to me. I've seen so many people say it. We don't want to wear masks because it defies our civil liberties. We don't want to wear masks because this is my face. I got my right to not wear a mask. So here's what's funny to me. Some of the same people who say I got a right about what I put on my face are the same people that want to tell a woman what to do with her uterus. So how is it you got the right to control what you put on your face, but a woman doesn't need a bunch of white men telling her what she needs to do with her body? So just because somebody says they're pro-choice does not mean they're pro-abortion. And just because somebody says they're pro-life doesn't mean they're pro-life. Some people are pro-birth. Because if you're pro-life, you're not just pro-life in the womb, you're also pro-life when the child comes out of the womb. You got me? You can't say I'm pro-life and got kids locked up in cages. You can't say I'm pro-life and at the same time you're separating kids from their parents. You can't say I'm pro-life and yet 270 Americans have died through coronavirus and you've done nothing. So don't fall for that. Just because you can't tell me you're pro-life and you said nothing about coronavirus. You're pro-life, but you're having all these parties and people are maskless. You're having all these rallies, political rallies, and nobody puts a mask on. Don't tell me you're pro-life, guys. So I just want us to understand a lot of this stuff is just hateful rhetoric. Just because somebody is just because somebody says they're pro-life, doesn't mean they're pro-life. Some people are pro-birth, right? And they only care about what happens in the womb. And then when the child comes out of the room, don't want to feed them. Y'all not talking to me here. So I just want to make sure that we understand this, because some people don't get it. So being pro-life, it's just amazing. So I want to just say that in there. I hope that makes sense, guys. Just because you are pro-choice doesn't mean you pro-abortion. You just don't trust the government to infringe upon a woman's right. Here's the thing about it. Pro-life means from the womb to the cemetery. How you say you're pro-life, but then you're trying at the same time you're pro-life, you're trying to cut same time you're pro-life, you're trying to destroy people's health care, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. Let me share something with you as well. We serve a God. We serve a God who does not force salvation on us. Even God gives us a choice whether or not we're going to be saved. God gives us a choice. God says, whosoever will, let him come. Right? So it's not just, if you're going to be pro-life, it's not just in the womb, but it's also health care. It's also trying to make sure, it's also prison reform. It's also getting rid of the prison industrial complex. It's also education. It's also dealing with mass incarceration. It's also health care. So there's a difference between being pro-birth and being pro-life. So I just want to make sure that we understand that. I don't have to be, I'm not for abortion, right? But because I'm not for abortion, doesn't mean I'm not pro-life. Pro-life is really what you do for somebody the entire. It's about police brutality. It's about injustice. It's about people in lines that are hungry and can't eat. So that's all I'm trying to say today. That's all I want to make sure that we get it. What's going on, Bishop Blaze? I just want to make sure we make sense of that, man. So we get to heaven by choice. God doesn't force us to be saved. And if somebody doesn't get saved, it's not because God didn't give them a choice. So that's why I just want to make sure that's clear, because some of us, even African Americans, we take this thing a little too far, and we don't realize pro-life is a whole lot more than what happens in the womb. It really is. And a lot of that is just a political talking point. That's all it is for a lot of people. And I just want to say that, and I'm gonna keep going. Like human dignity, quality of life. Bishop Blake, you're exactly right. Our senior citizens can't eat, and we're about Social Security. You're pro-life, but then millions of people right now are starving, right? But yet every day you talk about the election and fraudulent, and wouldn't even put money in place and pass a bill so companies can have something to eat and stimulus checks. But you're pro-life, man. Come on. No, you're pro-birth. Pro-life is being concerned about people from the womb to the tomb. So I want to keep going, man. And so it's just, people just, it's amazing, man. So you have a choice, man. Yeah, it's just, listen. And here's the other thing too. I said enough today. It's just amazing. Let me tell you what's funny. Let me tell you what's really funny to me about Donald Trump. Let me tell you what's funny about Donald Trump. Donald Trump seemingly loves people not love people. As long as you're useful to him and you do what he wants done, and you drink the Kool-Aid, you're cool. But the moment that's somebody says that, somebody made a good point too. You're pro-life, but that's another good point. You're pro-life, but now they're trying to bring back firing squads for the death penalty, right? Yeah, they were for the death penalty. But let me tell you what's happened. What tickled me, man. What tickled me so bad. Our governor here in Georgia has had his head so far up the president's rectum that he probably can see his esophagus. All right, without a light. And here's what's funny, man. Here's what's so funny to me. And what's funny to me is Brian Kemp has done everything he could. He's done everything he could to please Donald Trump. But when the election here in Georgia went for Joe Biden, it really tied Kemp's hands. We have a Republican governor in Georgia. We have a Republican lieutenant governor. We have a Republican secretary of state. We have a Republican assistant secretary of state. And all of them have certified the election here in Georgia went for Joe Biden. Let me tell you what happened. Donald Trump did not want Brian Kemp to certify the votes as governor. He wanted him to file suit. Don't file it. Don't certify the election. Right? Don't certify the election. And let me tell you what happened. When Kemp decided that he's going to certify the election that Georgia voted and Trump lost, I want to show you guys what Donald Trump said about Brian Kemp. Now, Kemp has been his number one. He's been his number one supporter. Now, I want y'all to see what Trump has said about Brian Kemp. This was said this week about Brian Kemp. Can you play it for me? I want y'all to hear this. It blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. Check this out.
Like this character in Georgia who's a disaster, and the governor's done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. I'm ashamed that I endorsed him. But I look at what's going on. It's so terrible. But what happened in this election, Maria, I can't imagine has ever happened before. Like this character in Georgia who's a disaster, and the governor's done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. I'm ashamed that I endorsed him. But I look at what's going on. It's so terrible. But what happened in this election, Maria, I can't imagine has ever happened before.
Let me tell you what happened. Some people say they can't hear it. Let me tell you what happened. Because Brian Kemp certified the votes and is not saying the votes in Georgia was fraudulent, he's been Donald Trump's biggest ally. Open up the state. Georgia was the first state to open up massage parlors, beauty shops, barber shops, bowling alleys. Georgia. I know this for a fact. Trump told him to open the state up, don't mess the economy up. And he was going to try to bring the Republican convention from North Carolina to Georgia. And y'all know Brian Kemp has done everything Donald Trump asked him to do. Brian Kemp didn't do one thing he wanted him to do, and that was to not certify the votes. And because he's not saying they stole the election, He said he's done nothing. He is a disaster, and he's ashamed that he ever voted for him. I don't know if y'all see this. Everybody this man ever said he supports, as soon as they don't do something he likes, it doesn't matter what it is. But people say that's the will of God. Listen, it's deep. White supremacy is deep, and ignorance is deep, and materialism is deep, and it's just unbelievable to me, man. It is unbelievable, and I just want to tell y'all, y'all keep praying that our nation, Republicans, Democrats, and what gets me is that some of the Republicans have no say, no spine. They're not saying anything about this, and this is not normal. And the reason why I'm talking about it, I normally don't talk politically like this ever, not like this. But the last 4 years I've had to say something. But this is not normal, and I hope we never normalize this behavior. Listen, we don't need this kind of behavior. We don't need our children. When I was a boy, when you were president of the United States, being president, that was when you were president of the United States, that was a respectful position. When you were president of the United States, that was something that was honorable. You know what I mean? Nothing is honorable about this. Nothing is honorable about this. And I'm telling y'all, we just need to really look at this and really just not normalize this kind of behavior, because it's not normal. Y'all hear me? It's not normal, man. Yeah, the president, it was a high and esteemed, and it was a dignified position, man. But it's just totally changed now. And I just hope that we can get back on track. I just hope we can get back on track, because it's just embarrassing. It really is. It's embarrassing. What's happening now is embarrassing. I hope we can get back on track, man. Really, yeah, it's just a disaster. They called him a disaster. Literally called him a disaster. That's what he called him. And I just think, we just got to get back on track. Somehow, some way, we got to get back on track, man. I'm gonna move on. Yeah, a disaster. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm gonna say a word. Yeah, it was a noble position, and now it's just so classless and tasteless and mean spirited, and name calling, and just, oh man, this is, and that's God's will. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it was honorable. It's been lowered, so it's respected. Let me tell you something else that's respected too before I move on. Here's something wrong with it. He's taking the shine. You're right, Bishop. The shine is completely gone off the presidential office, and it's terrible. Let me tell you something. It's important that we stay in our lane. I'm gonna keep moving. It's important that we stay in our lane. And what Donald Trump should have stayed in business and hotel, he never should have been the president. Whatever he was doing gangsterish for, he should have stayed there. Stay in your lane. Because I'm concerned for him, and it's not concerned. But what's going to happen now? Because I think he's going to be prosecuted by the law. I think he's going to be prosecuted by the law. It's going to get real ugly, and he's afraid. So look out for some more pardons that are coming. You got to stay in your lane. Whatever gift God gives you, stay in your lane. And while I'm on that, that's a good word for us, and a good segue as well from my last social commentary. Whatever you have been gifted and called to do that. Don't try to do anything else. Do what God called and gifted you to do. Don't look across the street trying to see what the grass is greener, because you might go over there and find out the grass needs some cut. And we saw this happen again last Saturday. It happened last Saturday. A guy who I remember when he left high school, he was a two-sport athlete in football and basketball. Went to the University of Washington. Played cornerback. He could have really been a professional football player, but decided to go professional basketball. And played for many years. I mean, gifted, undersized, but tough as nails. And gifted as an athlete. And again, could have played in NFL football, and played in the NBA for many years. But somehow, some way, because he's an athlete, he saw this other guy on YouTube, a YouTuber who's been taking a boxing lesson. So he decided that he was going to jump out of his lane in basketball and football player and take on boxing. And I want to lift this last lesson to you before I get to our funny videos. I'm not going to hold you long. I want to show y'all what happens when you don't stay in your lane. Here's the danger of not staying in your lane. Trump should have stayed in his lane, and my friend, my brother Nate Robinson should have stayed in his. Y'all ready? Watch this video. I got this video that's going to remind us to stay in our lane.
Then my head hit the wall, boom, and I began to slide down the wall, and as I came to, all of my bodily fluids were doing their own thing, and I was dying. But I had a praying grandmother. Then my head hit the wall, boom, and I began to slide down the wall, and as I came to, all of my bodily fluids were doing their own thing, and I was dying. But I had a praying grandmother.
Case in point, your social commentary for the night. Stay in your lane. If you don't want Snoop Dogg singing Precious Lord over your slumbering anatomy, stay in your lane. Everybody is not meant to box. Just because you can play basketball don't mean you can play boxing. Listen, ask God to show you what you do and do what you do. And whatever else somebody else does over there, celebrate what they do. But do you. Because you're going to get knocked out by Debo. And you're going to fall and can't get up. So that's the lesson. And here's the thing, and here's another thing I want to tell you too. The other biggest problem is this. Nate asked for this. Nate called Jake out. Nate wanted to fight Jake. Nate asked for it. Jake didn't ask for Nate. Nate asked for Jake. Be careful. Be careful be careful, don't ask for Jake if you can't handle Jake. Because you might think you can handle Jake because what Jake looked like. And you might think you can handle Jake because you're an athlete and you play football and he's just a YouTuber. But let me tell you something. Don't you get jaked. You end up getting jaked and you're going to get jaked and have to do it. He was like, he went Nate. he went Nate. And I bet he Giuliani too. I bet he Giuliani. So yeah, so that's the whole lesson I want to share with y'all tonight about that. Stay in your lane. Trump should have stayed in his lane. He never should have run for president. And I don't think he thought he was going to win. Because listen, you're going to do that. You can't handle business like this and go over there and do that. You can't do it. And I'm telling you, it's going to come back to haunt him. So I don't know who I'm talking to for, but you stay in your lane. If not, you're gonna go Nate, and you're gonna get Jake, and you end up having a Giuliani. So I just want to throw that to you to make sure you understood that. All right. So make sure you're very, very careful. Now let's go out 5 funny videos. I'm gonna let y'all I got 5 good ones today. I want to thank everybody for sending me these 5 videos. We got some good ones today. We're gonna laugh a little bit, and here are our top 5 videos for the week. I'm gonna show them to you. Not gonna hold you very long tonight, but I got 5 funny videos. Y'all ready? Let's go.
You are the strength of my life. You are the source of my strength. You are the strength of my life. You are the source of my strength. You are the source of my strength. Woman, 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 Hallelujah. Come. Lord, I wanna give you my praise, Lord. 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 Lord, Lord, give you my praise. Lord, I wanna give you my praise, Lord. Lord, I wanna give you my praise, Lord. Lord, I wanna give you my praise, Lord.
Play it again. I want y'all to watch the girlfriend. Play it one more time. I want y'all to see the girlfriend. I got to respect the girlfriend. Somebody's girlfriend was going in. Come on, play it one more time.
You are the strength of my life. You are the source of my strength. You are the strength of my life. You are the source of my strength. You are the strength of my life. You are the source of my strength. Woman, 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 hallelujah. Come. Lord, I wanna give you my praise, Lord. 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 Lord, Lord, give you my praise. Lord, I wanna give you my praise, Lord. Lord, I wanna give you my praise, Lord. Lord, I wanna give you my praise, Lord.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You can say whatever you want to say about this, how it made you give all your ideas and your opinions about what that felt like sonically, sound wise. But let me tell you though, you got two things. Stay in your lane, number one. Stay in your lane. So stay in your lane, number one. But what I took from that more than anything, here's what I took from that more than anything. I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna play the singing. I'm not gonna talk about it. Here's what got me. Here's what got me. The girl, I just believe, I believe that was one of their girlfriends in that front seat. I believe. And the way she was supporting them and standing by her man, I got to give her a shout out. I got to give her, listen to me here. Yeah, and I believe she was dating that drummer. Listen to me, whoever that drummer was, for her to stay in there that whole time and ride with you like that, you better marry her yesterday. If she was the drummer's girl, the artist's girl, or the singer, you better go and marry her tomorrow. Because let me tell you something. Because she gonna be with you for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, with good hearing, with a hearing aid, through earwax, through ear bleeding, She gonna be with you. For better, for worse. Let me tell you something. That woman there loves her man. You talk about Tammy Wynette, brother, if she can stay there with you in that, you better marry her and buy whatever kind of ring she need, take wherever she want to go on honeymoon. Because she's a keeper. She stayed right there and didn't flinch. You hear me? You got to give her a shout out. Because let me tell you something. She, as we said at home, she loved your dirty drawers. So, listen to me here. If you got any doubts whether she the one or not, go back and listen to that. You go back and listen to that and watch her. Watch her. She gonna be with you until she stand with you until the end. Until the Lord come back. She gonna be there. Trust me on that. I know that for a fact. That one there, she gonna be with you. You get locked up, go to jail, she bring you some socks every Saturday. Yes, she is. She gonna send you a book to read. Y'all not hear me here. She gonna send some fruit for your birthday. But she stayed right there through the good times, through the bad times, in the happy times, in the sad times. Having you there made the difference in my life. Good gracious. And she was supported. Woo! You better go marry her. Whoever she was with, you better go and marry. Because right now, she gonna be with you. She not with you because of. Are you listening to me here? She with you in spite of. She love you like the Lord love you. She love you unconditionally. That's called agape love. She love you. She don't care if you incongruent. She don't care if you obtuse. She don't care if she don't care if it's a quadratic equation. She don't care if it's inharmonious. Are you listening to me? She does not care. Huh? If it's cackling or googling, she gonna be with you. Right now. Let me tell you something. You got to, she gonna be with you. I just want to shout out. I don't know who she is, but she my hero. She my hero. Forget about anything else. That one right there is my hero. She was and she came confident. Woo. That's why they kept going. Listen, she had the joke. She had him so hyped up. Let me tell you something. She make you think you can fight a battle. I'm telling you, boy. Yes, the incongruity of it all. She is right there. See, so he fought his proper. Listen, I just got to shout out, man. I got to shout her out because my sister she did. Y'all, listen to me here. That's love about the relationship. They gotta give it to her. You can't let her go. You better not let her go. Listen to me here. I hope they did right by. My granddad said, make her an honest woman. You better bring her in. You better give her your last name. She deserves your last name. Whatever she wants for the wedding. Listen to me here. Yeah. She had them hand lifted. He, Boy, he's like, I got this thing. You can see the confidence in his shoulder. Every time she starts smiling, he got more confidence. Woo. Boy, I'm telling you, whatever you need to do. So let's go number 4. Y'all ready? Be that was mess. This I gotta give it. Listen to me. I ain't said nothing. I'm just y'all terrible. Y'all really are terrible. Y'all are terrible tonight. Yeah, she making fight a battle. You ain't see how pumped up he was? Ooh. That's what you're supposed to do for your man and whoever you with. Make them feel like that. You getting that kind of confidence? Oh, my goodness. Y'all ready for number 4? At number 4. All right. Whoever sent me that one, you're going to hear for 2 seconds. All right, let's go number 4. The 4th funniest video of the week. Y'all ready for number 4? Let's go number 4. Y'all ready for number 4?
Oh! Oh! My God! No one's gonna help. Oh! Oh! My God! No one's gonna help. Oh! Oh! My God! No one's gonna help.
Play.
Oh! Oh! My God! No one's gonna help. Oh! Oh! My God! No one's gonna help. Oh! Oh! My God! No one's gonna help. Let me just say it again. Nate Robinson teaches us. You do. Stay in your lane. Just stay in your lane. Just, if you got to realize that everybody can't wear pumps. So if you can't wear pumps, put the kidney heel on. If you're gonna dress up and do that now, if you're gonna do that, you can't do that and make a fool out yourself. If you're gonna go there, you gotta be prepared when you go there. You gotta take some classes, some lessons or something. Or just keep on your tennis shoes. Because you can't be out there. You got to stay in your lane, man. You got to stay in your lane, bro. Listen. Listen, you got some women that were born with balance, and they have a hard time with them stilettos. You got to stay in your lane. Yeah, I know what to do. I saw what to do. It was a funny video. Dude, whoever it was, still was funny. Whatever. Hey, dude, stay in your lane. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You got to stay. Oh God, that wig didn't move though, did it? That somebody gonna help. Help what? What you want us to do? Help you do? I mean, help do what? What are you supposed to? What you want somebody to do in that situation? I mean, what? You got to stay in your lane, man. You got yeah, you got to put the kitten heel on. You can't be all out there. That joker ankle done tore up. I bet his ankle sore. Ooh, Lord. Gotta stay in your lane, man. You just your ankle was like this, right? Oh, oh, that hair, boy. That joker had that hair. That joker had his face beat and had that hair glued. You talking about fried, dyed, and laid to the side. He had that thing. Oh, oh goodness, boy. Oh my Lord. Somebody should start saying "Precious Lord." That's what they should start saying. So kid here not cute, they're dependable. He sure got up. Got up in a hurry. Lord have mercy. Just keep. Man, you better go. You got to go to one of them schools they have. Them schools man, you got to go take some classes for that. Walk in. You got to get them classes. Oh, anyone going to help? Help you what? No, we can't help you. We didn't help you put the stilettos on. My God. Ooh, y'all ready? I said, oops. Yeah, you got to go practice, man. And put one of them books on your head, and you got to go with them kind of. My Lord. Ooh, have mercy. These boy. I bet he Giuliani. You can't tell me he didn't Giuliani. I guarantee you he Giuliani when he hit that grind. Anybody gonna help? Oh my Lord. All right, y'all ready? Let me go number 3. Let's go number 3. Y'all ready for number 3 right quick? Boy, it's crazy tonight. Let's go with number 3. Y'all ready for number 3? Check it out. Let's go number 3. Y'all ready? Number 3. Let's go number 3.
And then we got a song. Jingle, 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 jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. And then we got a song. Oh, jingle, 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 jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle.
Listen to me. If anybody knows who she is, y'all please holler at me. That is my spirit animal right there. Let me tell you something. That's what you talk about, spontaneity. You talk about unrehearsed. You talk about authenticity. They had no idea. She was out of she had zero concern to give. You hear me? That woman right there is my hero. If you're going to go to a Christmas concert,
You're going to go to a Christmas concert. See, her thing is we do this every year. And y'all forget about what the Jingle Bells, what the Christmas concert was. You forget about it. You forget about it by Martin Luther King Day. She made sure that Christmas cantata was the most memorable one in the history of the church. I love that. You know, when I turned 40, and it was one of my mantras, I want to make memories. I said, I want to make memories. That woman there is my hero. Let me tell you something. Because she said, I'm going to turn this concert out. And you could tell they wasn't, and the other choir was looking at her like, what in the world going on? So I want to give her a shout out for the authenticity, for the uniqueness, for bringing she said this thing is boring every year. We sing the same song. We sang Jingle Bell, we sang Silent Night, we sang the Little Drummer Boy, we sang the 12 Days of Christmas. We sang the same thing every year. We sang, Oh Come All Ye Faithful, Joy to the Word of the Lord has come. Her thing is this. How are we going to make it different this year? And what she decided to do, she decided to spend some time with the eggnog and with the rum. She had an encounter with rum eggnog before that cantata. And she got good. She was sipping on some gin and juice, some eggnog and rum. And she went to the concert. Somebody said some stuff. And let me tell you, somebody said she looked like, and she went to that concert. That's how you ring the bells. That's how you have joy to the world. She said, we don't listen to, it ain't gonna be no Silent Night. It's gonna be joy to the world. The Lord has come. She was out of any kind of concern to give. Zero. And whatever she had, let me tell y'all something. Whatever she had before that concert, that cantata, I need y'all to find me some. Yes, because everybody who's spent 2020, you need a concert like that close 2020 out. You need, listen to me here. If you ain't got, listen to me here. If you gonna, when we make it to Christmas in a couple of weeks, we 3 weeks away, yeah, Christmas 3 weeks away, y'all know that, right? We 21 days from Christmas. That's how let me tell you something. That woman said, I've been in coronavirus all year long. If I'm gonna have a Christmas, I'm gonna have Christmas all the way. And she turned, I don't know what kind of cannabis she had. But let me tell you something. Somebody said, she did remind you, Carol Burnett. She was out. That woman was lit. You see how red she was in the face? She said, I'm gonna make sure nobody ever forgets this cantata in the history of this church. Go ahead, baby. Enjoy yourself. She turned that thing, boy. Let me tell you something. Here's the thing. Think about it this way now. We wouldn't be discussing her right now had she just been singing her out in the alto section. We wouldn't be talking about her. She made memories. She made memories, and she went on there and had a good time. And we're gonna talk about and she gonna be in the history of Christmas concert. She go down in history. So I see full off Jingle Bell. My goodness, she was jingling bells too. She had to grab me. All right, where the party at, man? Listen to me. She can come to the barbecue. She made some memories for sure. She went in, boy. Woo, woo. Whatever she had in that cup, please don't put it in mine, because I don't know if you can come back from that. Y'all ready? Let's go number 2. Y'all ready for number 2? I got 2 more to show y'all. Let y'all go. 2 more to show y'all. These are funny as well. Now listen, we're finna go in now. Y'all ready for number 2? Let's go. Somebody said she had that good. She had that.
Now, let me tell y'all something. Now, let me tell y'all something. Now, y'all listening to me. Now, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm all for people praising the Lord and being free. I don't like to, let people praise the Lord from their heart. We laugh if it's funny, but I ain't gonna try to criticize somebody's praise. Everybody prays differently, Some people cry. Sometimes I get loud when I get in the spirit. Sometimes I just cry when I get in the spirit. The older I get, I just cry. When I think about when I get in worship, I cry a lot. When I think about how good God's been. My mama would shout. Some people dance. Sometimes I run. Some people more. So people praise the Lord differently. I get all that. I'm all for praising the Lord. I'm all for being authentic. I love creativity. I'm trying different things. Paint a picture. But let me just say this to you. I don't know if I'm quite for you putting out no pistol in the middle of praise and worship. That's one I don't quite, I don't know. I hope they knew that was part of the plan. I do. But I don't advise you to just you got to be careful about that. Because you come to some churches like mine and pull out a gun like that, it's going to be a very short worship service for you. Yeah, you got to be, I'm in the spirit and prayer and believing prayer and all that kind of stuff. And some people be mentally disturbed. Now, I hope that was all part of the skit because he sang the song. He sang the old spiritual. He's a battle axe in time of battle. That's old. He's a battle axe. Battle axe. That's the name of the song. In the time of a battle. Shelter in the time of a storm. Talking about God. God is a battle axe. One that goes before you. So I assume he pulled a gun out to convey the point. God is a battle axe. That's the point I assume he's trying to make. But I don't know if God need no pistol. I don't want y'all to let this social media fool you, because you go to some churches and pull a gun out in the middle of worship service, it's going to be a very, very short. Pull out right here. If you do that, make sure you come dressed for what you want to wear for people to come when people come do their last viewing. Because but it's a play gun. I hope it's a play gun. But you just don't do that. You don't, right? Somebody said it's open, it's open carry parade. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Not right now. There's too many people been shot. Let me tell you something. You come. I'm be honest with you now. Some people you can pray for them, but you don't want to do that in some churches. Mine being one. Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be the last time you do that in a church service. Now it's gonna be the last time you do that maybe it was a toy gun, but you still don't want to do. But you don't know that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never pastored a church where you can do that. Put no gun out and just start pointing at people in church. Somebody said it was a prop. Maybe the gun was a prop. Yeah, maybe there's a prop. But you still don't want to do that on people. I can tell some of y'all ain't. Let me tell you something. I can tell some of y'all ain't been in the hood. I can tell that because y'all saying maybe it's a prop, maybe it was a prop. Y'all don't understand reality. You can't go to certain churches and do that, and nobody don't know what's going on. That's what I'm trying to share with you. You just can't. You can't do that in no church. You right? Listen, and you can't just go in a church like that and pull it out and nobody knows nothing, and you start waiting. You can't do that in church. I don't care who you are. I'm telling you now. Listen, the moment you pull that thing out, it's gonna be a very short evening for you. I'm serious. You don't want to try that, and people laughing, they looking at it, and you don't want to do that. I'm telling you. I mean, you got people. Yeah, people get killed with toy guns. Do y'all know how many people are willing to shot up churches and shot up schools? People, man, listen. They have people killing people in Texas. I remember some years ago here in Atlanta, we've had some shootings in church a few years ago.
Somebody went to Pastor Dollar Church some years ago on a Wednesday and shot the teacher right in the Bible study. You can't do that now. I don't care how cute you think it is. It's gonna be a short evening, and you catch me the wrong time, and I'm up there preaching, and I ain't gonna need nobody else. I'm telling you, I'm just telling you, Charleston 9, they shot 9 people. You just can't go on. I hope they knew you was gonna be doing. That's what I'm saying. You need to be careful about that. You need to, because they laughing. Maybe they knew him. Maybe they have no visitors. But man, listen. In all my churches I pastored, all of them. You coming out with that? Man, listen. It would have been a very short. I mean, listen. He'd have been unrecognizable. He came to my church. Who that man? What? Listen to me. You come out and pull a gun out there in the middle of serving. Let me tell you something. When they get finished with him, he would be a participle. They finish with him. Yeah, I'm telling you. He'd look like an amoeba. It'd be a lump of clay. All you see, like you look at this threads of the suit. You look at what was this? Just no, you can't do that. Listen to me here. It'd be for as much as please Almighty God. You can't do that, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I don't care how cute it is. He ain't gonna make it. He's been saying, "Go on the last mile." When I've gone the last mile of the way, I shall rest, because he's been rested at the close of the day. It'd have been right. I'm telling y'all. So I just want to throw that out y'all. Y'all be careful, because it's gonna be some slow singing and flower rain. I'm my swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. He been put on a 4 handcuff. No, he would have been on handcuff in our church. No. That joke, he wouldn't need a casket. My Lord, you come here funeral, they had his picture up. They have his picture up on one of them easels. That's all. Cause we gonna view the, you know how you go. Oh, she was sleeping. Oh, she looks so good. You know, somebody in the back of me down. Who got the body? Y'all saw. Oh, she looks so good. She looked good. Like she was sleeping. She looked like I said. Oh, they did such a good job with her. They ask him. You ask him. What we gonna put in the casket? Participle. I'm telling you, he wouldn't have made it. I'm telling you. You had all of his clothes with holes in it. They put all of them in an urn and stuck it on top of a casket with a picture. He wouldn't have made it. You can't do that. You can't do that. Ooh. Somebody say he been Nate. My Lord. Snoop Dogg been singing, "Praise the Lord." I'm telling you. You can't listen. Y'all still have security in the pandemic. Yeah, you can't do that. Yes, Lord, you can't do. Ooh, it's been over. All right, I got one more to show y'all. The unrecognizable. Listen to me. They won't have nothing to do no autopsy on. So I said past participle. Yeah, been done. Okay, next video. Dexter Coleman. Okay, I'm just being. Listen, don't stop being jumpy, brother. Yeah, it may have been drinking. It's been the last drink. All right, y'all ready? So bottom line, y'all be careful, okay? It's regular living back. I hope y'all had a good time tonight. I got one more video to show you. I'm gonna let y'all go. Hope y'all are being safe, and because we don't want coronavirus doing that to us either. Y'all know coronavirus now has killed more. Is the leading cause of death for Americans. Yeah, so this is not a hoax. It's not a game. Don't politicize this thing. It's serious. Coronavirus is now a leading cause of death of Americans this year, even more than heart disease. So y'all be safe, guys. Be safe. Wash your hands. Put your mask on. And when church starts back, do not walk in on church and pull that thing out. Don't do that. All right. I got one more video to show y'all. I'll let y'all go. Y'all ready? I'll show you one more video and let y'all go. This is number 1. Let's go. One more.
Every distension in the stomach, in Jesus' name, excess weight, go, belly shrink, hips shrink, thighs shrink, go in, now, I command belly fat to go in Jesus' name, every distension in the stomach, in Jesus' name, excess weight. strength, thy strength. Go in, go in, go in, go in. Now. I command belly fat to go in Jesus' name. Every distension in the stomach, in Jesus' name. Excess weight, go, 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 go. Belly shrink, hip shrink, thigh shrink. Go in, go in, go in, go in. Now. I command belly fat to go in Jesus' name. Every distension in the stomach, in Jesus' name. Excess weight, go, 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 go. Belly shrink, hip shrink, thigh shrink. Go in, go in, go in, go in. Now.
Go! Go away! Now! Now! Leave! I command you! Leave! Now! Cranberry sauce, turkey, dressing, now! Peach cobbler, I command you! Shrink, leave, with haste, expeditiously, now! Forthwith, straightway, I command you! I just felt something. I felt something. Come on, stretch your hands. Stretch your hands. Stretch your hands. Y'all feel it? Y'all feel it? Big, all y'all big belly folk like me. Nah! Y'all feel it? You feel it? Y'all feel something tightening up? John, did y'all feel that? When I count to three, you're gonna feel some heat in your midsection. Nah! It's shrinking. It's shrinking. Y'all feel it? Y'all feel the tightening? Do you feel it? Come on, lift your hand and tell them thank you. Nah! You feel it? You feel it? There's some African angels. Y'all feel that? You feel that? You feel it? You feel that tightening? Come on. When you feel it tightening, you gotta squeeze it. Squeeze. Nah! Squeeze. Squeeze. Now, when I holler this time, when I holler, you gotta tighten it. When I holler this time, squeeze it in. Pull your stomach in. You gotta pull your stomach in and pull your butt cheeks in with it. When I do it, and when I do it, it's gonna be gone. Now, pull it. Did y'all pull it? Did you feel it? Did y'all feel it? Y'all don't feel y'all feel no better. Y'all don't feel no better. So I'm passing. Y'all don't feel it. You should feel something. Come on now. You don't feel no tightening. If it didn't tighten, you ain't got no faith. I said you better tighten it. Somebody said somebody's my pages.
should have felt something. Listen to me here. Listen. Something's wrong. Listen, something's wrong with your faith. Cause I just put them hands on you. Like Richard Pryor in that movie. Which way? I just put that glove on you. Like Richard Pryor in that movie. I'm still too dead. John, you don't. John, you don't need to go. I know your wife ain't got you in workout training. You don't need that. That's that going now. I just fainted. Did you hear me? The donor is leaving now. All the excess is gone now. The 3-liter is gone now. You feel it? You feel it? Y'all feel it jiggling? Y'all feel it? 6-pack. Go away. All doing the shot. I need one more time. I need y'all to squeeze in real tight. You gotta, y'all ain't doing it right. Y'all not doing it right, man. I feel something. I feel something. I feel something right now. This is a new norm for the Are y'all laughing? Are y'all laughing tonight? Play it again. Play. See, he had it. He did it. That's y'all problem. You ain't grabbed nothing. I told you to grab it. Did y'all grab it? Did you grab it? JC Maryland. Sam Blake, did you feel it? You sure? Did y'all feel it? Jay and Mary, did you feel that? I'm telling you, something has loosened right there. I'm listening to me here. You're gonna feel it. It right now is shrinking. Right, I put that glove on you, but you got to feel it. You got to feel it and just fall. Man, I miss you. Man, I ain't like you. Did y'all feel it? Shake it. Is it still jiggling? And when you get up, that's why you're afraid to go. Listen to me here. Quarantine 15, be gone now. You know what I'm gonna do? If Kenneth Copeland can blow coronavirus away, that's it. Come on, lift your shirt. Just. That's it. Y'all feel that? Did y'all feel it? Sound like listen. Bubble gut.
I blow the wind of God on you now. Y'all feel it? Bubble gut. Bubble gut. Bubble gut. Y'all ain't praying tonight. Come on, blow the wind. Blow the wind. Blow it away. Yeah. That's it. Oh God, that's about it. That's why give it an extended video. That's it. You don't need that. You don't need no Jenny Craig. You don't need no Richard Simmons. You don't need no the insanity. You don't need none of that stuff. Just be gone. The gut is gone. Lift your hand. Lift your hand. So y'all, you missed your script. You got the blow aside every weight, and the sin that doesn't leave. But said blow it. Blow aside every weight. Blow all this. It ain't working. It ain't working, y'all. Is it working? Wait, watch it. Block this stuff. I say blow. Oh, y'all. Y'all laughing. Y'all laughing now. Y'all laughing. Y'all laughing. You laughing at me. You laughing. It's okay. When y'all see me, when y'all see me walking in church with a bodysuit on, you ain't gonna be laughing no more. Cause deadly fat, be gone now. I done ate everything in the kitchen, ate everything in Publix and Kroger, but all I gotta do is be gone now. Lord, I love y'all so much, boy. I hope y'all had a good time tonight. Y'all have a good time. Y'all had a good time. You don't even watch it. I hope y'all laugh. I said that's a lifted. Hey, I hope y'all had a good time. Are you laughing, Felicia? Are you laughing? Your side is hurting because something been released off from you. That's what it is. You feeling a release. You leave it. You need some not enough blowing. Yes, that's what your side is hurting because something's being released from you. All right, y'all. I hope y'all had a good time tonight. I love y'all so much. Happy first. Listen, y'all. We are. Somebody said, "Now." Hey guys. I hope y'all had a great time tonight. I love you so much. Listen, we made it. We made it to December. Just a few more days, and we're gonna be in 2021. And I know things get topsy-turvy sometimes. And Friday Night Live is all about laughter and us to enjoy because we can't get out like we want to. But I hope I can bring some sunshine, some laughter into your life. I hope you laughed. And I hope you enjoyed tonight. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, guys. Coronavirus numbers are rising. Please don't lower your guard. I know we all tired of COVID. I get that. But this is not a hoax. This is not a hoax, guys. You feel a release? That's it. Yes. Donna, she got a release. That's what it is. Some of y'all, so you laugh and wonder. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good time tonight. I did. I really did. And y'all stay encouraged, man. Stay encouraged. And always remember this. If you be good to God, God will be good to you. Till next time, I love y'all. Peace and blessings to you.